Hi y'all, welcome back to Yola Ranch. Today we're working on just some random projects. Jace went down to our extended coop and patched the leak in that back wall. So we got that done. Cleaned all the rabbit cages, played with the baby bunnies a little bit. I'll show you guys a picture of them. They are adorable. So the rabbits are taken care of. Fed all the chickens some yummy treats, including the mealworms that we raise. For those of you that don't know, we raise mealworms and sell them here locally, really, in little containers. Chickens love them, fish love them. They're great fishing bait, actually. But Jace has been working on this project right here. It looks like he's got it done. I don't know if he's gonna paint it more or if that's the finished product, but I saw it sitting out here, so I thought I'd show y'all. Since I started raising quail, I always have the poop trays that I have to clean, amongst other things. Like you can see right here, I've got all these things lined up, ready to be washed. And the only thing I had to keep them off the ground, you know, you try to wash things on this dirt and it just splatters dirt all over everything, so you're not making any progress. So I've been using this tilt trailer that we use around the ranch, and whenever the trailer is actually in use, I don't have anything to use for my tray washing, which I do every other day at least. Some trays get washed. So anyway, Jace said, you know, I think I'm going to build you an actual washing rack. And so that's what he's done here. He has used some of the scraps from our shop builds and built me a platform that will drain off, of course. Keeps me from bending over all the time, and I can wash my trays and whatever else I need to. So yay, I appreciate that, baby, so much. Are we done with it? Not yet?
Gotta drill some holes.
Okay, he said he's got to drill some holes. In addition, I'm going to be cleaning some of the quail racks today and doing some butchering, more than likely. We've got new babies. I ordered some eggs from a fresh line, and I'm going to start incorporating those into my breeders. Just try to keep the genetics mixed up. So we've got to shift some birds around, and you know, when we have the little babies inside, as the new ones come out of the incubator, show ya. Oh, I just did a sterilize on this incubator. So I'm gonna have to figure out why this is beeping. Anyway, so I've got this incubator, as you can see. It's got all these quail egg holders. Most of them are this size, and we get 88 eggs in those trays. And then I have this one down here. You see, it's a smaller grid, and it does 222 at a time. So after they are in the incubator for their time, I pull them out and I put them in this incubator because they no longer need to be rotated. We just put them in here on the bottom. They start hatching out, and as they hatch, they move up. As you can see, those two little guys right there. Not very great, huh? There they are. One of them's kind of splay-legged right now, but he'll get it. So those are our new breed, new bloodline, just to do a genetic mix-up. Once they're in there for their 48 hours, I move them over into these cages. Well, these cages are full right now and need to be rotated. So what we do is they come over to the top cage over here. And one of my last videos, I showed you I cut a hole through there so they can move around from the brooder plate in there. Got quail taking naps in there. So this side they have the brooder plate. Of course, they've got the lights that are on a thermometer in there. Then we've got a little bit older birds in these two cages, and then even older birds down here. So these birds that are on the bottom have lost all their feathers. You can see the feather mess down here. They've been doing that every day for the last couple of weeks. So they've got all their adult feathers. They will now move to the outside cages. And once those cages are empty here on the bottom, we just shift them down. These go down here, these go down here, and then these cages over here will rotate over there. So they still have lights, but they're no longer in the newborn babies. And these guys on the very bottom will either be butchered right away, depending on their age, or they will come outside and be rotated into this cage for just a little bit longer, and then they'll either go into our breeding egg laying cage, or they will get butchered for all of you people that order our frozen quail, which we appreciate. So that's kind of the process. When we have overflow, we use this brooder box, which was my first brooder box I made when I was just hatching chickens. And then of course I got chicken fever and added the turkeys and the geese and the ducks, which we don't have anymore. Geese or ducks. Kind of moved on from that. And this is being used as overflow for quail. And those will be butchered tonight. So that's that process. I got to get some butchering done so I have room to move my new babies over. It's a never-ending cycle. We did the chores down at the barnyard, and I'll show you over here another project I'm working on today. I just now stuck these in here and I'm fixing to start them up. Is some jerky from Jace's Deer. We got all of the hamburger packaged up last night and the steaks a couple nights before that. So I'm gonna start this smoker and dry us some jerky from that. Other than that, it's just a beautiful day here today on the ranch. It's been extremely cold, and today I think is probably the nicest day we're gonna have for quite a while. So we decided to get outside and burn some daylight. Of course, tonight we start with our boiling eggs and pickling egg process, because we've now collected enough eggs to do that process once again, and the cycle continues. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
And staying dry.
Staying dry, staying warm.
We got this many hours of dryness and we're going to be wet again.
Yep. Yep. So for now, you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.